So the one thing I really want to cover is space, because we love space. And this one's one for the flat earthers. So Space Eye is an app that is available from the Mac Store or the Microsoft Store if you're in the US and Canada, or for anywhere else in the world. It is available on GitHub, so you can search for Space Eye GitHub, and it'll pretty much take you to there straight away. There is an installer, so you can install it as you would a normal app, but it's also a TypeScript app. So if you have the usual Node tools available, yarn start will do you, or npm start, npm run start. I can't remember. I use yarn. Anyway, you can use those things. And essentially what this does is it uses 3 geostationary weather satellites to download new images every 20 minutes and set them as your background. Which I've got running now, and it's really cool. I've been playing with this. So it comes from 3 different satellites. There's Himawari 8, GEOS 17, GEOS 16, and there's 10 different views from each of those satellites, which is really cool. And it has this full disk image, right, which is the whole globe. And I actually didn't know that you could see the whole globe from our satellites. So I've learned a little bit about orbits and orbit height. Did you know that you could do that, Sam? Did you know our satellites were that far out that they could capture the whole globe?
No, but I mean, there are wide-angle lenses that they could probably put some distortion correction on there. I don't know. Is it that far out that it can do this, or are they just using a really wide-angle lens?
Well, I think we can probably go into that in a bit more detail, but I don't know on the wide-angle lens. But what I do know is that these satellites are sitting at 22,500 miles.
That's crazy.
Well, 22.2 thousand miles. So let's be specific. Which is a geostationary. Well, there's two types of orbit at that level. There's geostationary and geosynchronous. But that's a colossal distance away in comparison to, for example, low Earth orbit, which is where all of the Starlink satellites sit. Mm-hmm. They sit at 1,200 miles. So, the distance is colossal in terms of thousands of miles. So you can understand that it's actually that far away that it can actually get a whole shot of the Earth. And the way that they actually record it, seeming as it records in strips. So they take... they must be taking lots of different shots and then stitching them together rather than taking a single shot, because it's incredibly detailed. Actually, it's incredibly detailed. The images that you can get out of this, I think it's fascinating.